Easy here, guys. Well, it's Sunday morning, taking my walk with Mr. Dago for going off to church, and we're invited out. So I won't be calling this a dog vlog actually, because I'm going to be turning the camera around and I'll be chatting. Actually, this vlog should maybe be called dealing with cadavers. Now, why would I want to call it this way? Well, it's part of this failing computer series. Well, to keep you guys up to date is that probably sometime next week I will be getting a new computer. It'll be something that'll be pretty keen, pretty nice, but it's got the Windows 7. Excuse me, still leftovers from that bug that I caught last week. Yeah, so it'll have Windows 7, and I just hope that most of my programs will work on it. I hear that sometimes there's a few issues, but you know, we'll see. I mean, anyway, it'll have all the power for video editing, which actually the other one was always at its limit, even though it was a good computer. But it was the only good computer that I had. Kind of a funny situation. When I say dealing with cadavers, in a way, I mean, I've always had loads, and I still have loads of computers in the house. Now, this could probably bring the question, so where is your problem? Well, the problem is that I've probably alluded this once or twice. I like to hoard. And these were computers that were leftovers at work, that were, well, sold nominally or given away to the employees. At least they used to do that. And I had got them, well, many years ago actually now. And we're talking about Windows 98 times, and sometimes even maybe Windows 95. And I had built up a home network at home, a wireless network. But as you can see, these were computers that were meant essentially for surfing, for working with Word and so on. I mean, doing text editing and very nominal graphic editing. Well, I mean, I did actually quite a bit, but with the tools at the time, which were Windows 98. Now, I mean, we're in the XP world for quite a while. Actually, we've way past the XP world now, but I mean, I wish we were back there. But I actually managed to soup them up, and every one of these computers was running under Windows XP. Nothing was running fast, but they were doing the job for what it was. You know, in a way, it was a hobby. I'd set up a network. Everybody had their computer. Everybody was able to do what they wanted. For example, the children at a certain period would like to chat with their friends, and they could do all that. None of us could have done, I would say, really fancy graphic stuff. Mrs. DC, she has a laptop, so she went back to school actually, and so when she did go back to school, I got her a decent laptop. But once again, I mean, it's her laptop. It has all her stuff up. People are wondering if things are backed up. Yes, actually, things like pictures, documents, e-bankings, things like that. Yes, I back those things up. But actually, you'd be surprised how many external drives I have. I mean, I get along well with computer stuff. That's not actually the problem. But excuse me, paradoxically, is that I never had actually, aside from the one that's dying, and it has to be that one. Excuse me, boy, you're going to say he's going at it again. I never had actually one really, really good computer. Now, a lot of times, you know, if I wanted to add something to it, I would just build onto it. Okay. Anyway, so the computer that is coming on is going to have supposedly loads of power. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Now, what will be a bit the continuation of this vlog? Well, today we're invited out, and it's kind of a funny thing because I know that it's going to be, again, a computer day. This friend of ours, who is a good friend but is, as far as computers go, illiterate, always has state-of-the-art computers, which he doesn't know what to do with them. And he has one friend, namely myself, who sets them up for him. No, computers is, like I said, is not my job. It's a hobby. I don't think I can work with those things. I mean, I work with them every day, but to be an IT specialist, ugh. But anyway, so we're going to this friend's for lunch, and I can imagine, I already know, is that I will have to fix up his computer. You know, he's one of these guys who changes passwords and this and that and forgets to write them down, stuff like that. So you're always ending up like having to reset things, hack into his system a little bit to find out things, and it can be actually a real pain. But he's a good friend otherwise, so I kind of, put up with it. I wouldn't put up with it with other people though. Yeah. To keep on though, on the computer side of things though, Feckwig left a comment. I know I read this morning. Oops, the car's coming. Hurry up. Left a comment this morning saying, "Are you up to full speed yet?" Well, as you can see, the answer is actually no. But I mean, if it was just for commenting and so on, I guess I could be. But there's been so many other things this week that I have not been able to get up to full speed, and I wouldn't have been up to full speed if the computer had been completely okay. Now, having said that though, I mean, I read somewhere not too long ago, there was an article on computer addiction, and there was this little test, and it was like if you have 2 or more of these, you're probably addicted and so on. And I should have kept that actually. But when I went over it, I thought, well, am I addicted to computers? And well, I guess the quick answer is that in a way, yes. Maybe some of you would say, well, why would you add that word "in a way"? Most of us are. And I think, okay, well, this week was a kind of cold turkey. I mean, I can certainly go without computers from the work side, but it reminded me a while back when there was SouthTube, and all you guys were at SouthTube, and I had something at work, and I had to actually be off YouTube more or less that week. And I don't know if it was the problem of being off from computers or being out of the loop. It was a bit like feeling like, hey, what are my friends doing over there? What's going on? I don't know. And the way it is that even sometimes it's the people that you have not, it's not a question not subscribed to. Very often you subscribe to some people, but you're closer to some as you are to others. But you always find out, gossip, isn't it? You always find out what's going on with one, what's going on with the other, and that's actually part of the fun. I mean, we're a community, and all of a sudden it was like, severing that community bond, and that's what happens when you all of a sudden go away. And it's also what happens with some of us. Oh goodness, we're coming up to 9 minutes. It's also what happens when some of us go to other networks or so on, be it Facebook or so on, and if we don't see you guys, well, we feel like, oh goodness, what's going on? We've lost the person. Well, talking about losing the person, I'm going to have to stop this. See the sky? Why I bring that up is that there's volcanic ash up there. It's stopped all flights since Friday at midnight, but it has not stopped YouTube. It's not stopped me from saying hello to you guys, and take care. This will be DC signing off. Have a nice one.